Northern Arabian Gulf at the moment, and this morning at about 4:15 local time, in full darkness, two of our helicopters sadly and tragically collided in mid-air some 5 miles away in international waters. The wreckage plummeted, of course, instantly into the sea, and although we had support and help from other ships on the scene within 5 minutes in rescue boats and recovery boats, we've only been able to recover some wreckage now, and I fear very much that there's no hope of any survivors from this accident.
Only 3 of the 7 crew who perished were recovered from the sea. Their bodies were flown off Ark Royal on the 28th of March 2003 and repatriated.
A 20-gun salute at HMS ARK Royal, spearhead of Britain's military force in the Gulf, was escorted home by Gulf veteran, the destroyer HMS York, and by a myriad small boats, a flotilla of affection for perhaps the greatest name in the Royal Navy. 126 days they'd been away, then an inexperienced company of 650 sailors, now a team united by the experience of conflict.
The average age of this ship's company is just 24. There are lots of teenagers on board, 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds. This hasn't been just their first war. For many of them, this was their first ship.
Over the centuries, Portsmouth has waved off and welcomed back many a fighting ship. It never seems to have become immune to the emotions of parting and reunion. Along the seafront, the pebble foreshore, the harbour and the dockside, the crowds gathered. It would have been unthinkable had they not. The popularity or otherwise of the conflict was not for discussion here today. Sons and daughters who'd been taken away to do a difficult job for their country were now home.
ARK Royal has been the name of carriers, more carriers than any other ship's name in the Royal Navy. And the Fleet Air Arm exists to fly aircraft from aircraft carriers, and in fact now from other types of warship. This exhibition that we built here at the Fleet Air Arm Museum, called Carrier, is a tribute not only to the various ARK Royals there have been, but to every aircraft carrying ship that the Royal Navy has had, and the aviators who've operated from them, and the men who've serviced the aircraft that they've flown from there. It's an exhibition the size of 2 football fields in total. We're standing at the moment on our flight deck, but we also include a trip around the ship, and we'll let you see some very high quality, very noisy film of these big jets operating on the aircraft carriers in their era. There's nothing else like it in the world, and we're very proud of it, and we hope that that'll make people come and visit the Fleet Air Arm Museum down here at Yeovilton.